So Chromebooks have always been something that we've been super passionate about, and we've reviewed plenty over the years. One of the most popular ones we've ever reviewed is the Acer 314 Chromebook, which was a few years ago, sort of like the mid 230 range in terms of price point, but it sort of filled the need of a Chromebook that anybody ever wanted. Well, there's a new version of it, and it's gotten bigger. It's the Acer C315 Chromebook. It's a 15.6 inch Chromebook, much larger display, and in fact now comes with a full keyboard as well, which is sick, and it folds flat, which is again pretty sick. So what are the key differences with this 315 compared to 314, and should you upgrade? Should you buy this over 314? And well, ultimately, is it worth it? Find out. So the 315, fully set up, looks like your normal run-of-the-mill. Now, one of the key differences when it comes from the C314 to the C315 is its touchscreen. So as you can see in our demo, it's pretty responsive. However, there's one sticking point, which we'll demo now. These ridges don't actually sit flush with the screen. There actually is a slight groove or an indent. So that means when you want to use a touchscreen to X out an application, you do have to kind of go right into the corner. That's the only fault we found so far with the touchscreen. In terms of optimization, day-to-day uses, perfect. No issues at all. It is a matte touchscreen as well, so it's not overly shiny and bright. And then it works perfectly with all the various components in the software. As you'd expect software-wise, fully built in with all your Google services, so Docs, Sheets, Slides, it's all there, which is great because we use a lot of that suite. And then it comes pre-built in with YouTube. In terms of things like high performance stuff like gaming, I would say stray away because the processing power, the GPU power isn't there. You could probably do some very light sort of indie mobile-esque gaming on here. That would be the limit. We did not test the gaming, just to be transparent, because I don't think that's what the use of it's for. But then what is it for? Well, all your day-to-day run-of-the-mill tasks like your emails, your shopping, your browsing, it will be absolutely perfect for that. It'd probably be pretty great, and is pretty great for just general media consumption, because you do get a 1080p display, which is an upgrade from last year's 720. You could get a 1080p on the 314 as well, but that was an extra cost. I think that pushed it to 299 compared to 239. So there's a slight difference, and that was the main thing. However, on here, we do get some pretty good port options. So let's talk about this. You get a micro SD card, 3.5mm jack, USB-A 3.0 on both sides, and USB-C on both sides. And on the other side, it's USB-A 3.0, USB-C, and then a Kingston key lock just for security. So it's pretty well spec'd. I would say we use a 14-inch MacBook Pro, M2 Pro to be exact, for our video editing. So size-wise, this has taken some adjustments. 15.6 inch, it does have the full keyboard as well, and the number pad on the side. That takes some adjustment. But other than that, let's move on to one of the biggest failings we've had with the Chromebook, and that's a demo of the front-facing video camera. If you ever want to use it for video calls, you may want to stray away. Let's show you why. Front-facing video on a Chromebook. So 720p camera, I believe that is there. And this is just normal natural light. Doesn't look particularly great, if I'm honest. But I guess it's usable. Let me know what you think. So let's talk about our sound and video output. As we mentioned, 1080p. So content-wise, should be pretty good. If you're jamming in some earphones or you're connecting some Bluetooth earbuds to it, again, you're not going to notice a difference. However, if you are using the mics on the actual device themselves, sound output is not great at all. We'll run a demo in a second, but generally speaking, I think the MacBook is probably the only laptop we've ever used that has good sound output from a laptop. But we'll let you judge for yourself. Here's a quick video and audio demo of sound and video on the Acer 315 Chromebook. final thoughts on the Acer C315 Chromebook. No idea why I'm displaying it like this, but there you go. So in terms of general use, day-to-day wise, it's a pretty worthy upgrade compared to the C314. So you get the addition of 1080p as standard, faster processor, larger display, full keyboard, 1080p. All those components make it a really, really good and considerate upgrade over the C314. If you've got a C314, do not upgrade. Absolutely pointless. You won't see the real world benefit of it. But for those looking for a new Chromebook or looking for a Chromebook that's larger in size, this should be a good default. The only downsides we found in it for us would be, I don't know how much you should get out of a dedicated number pad, but for those who want it, great. And then the sound output isn't good. But beyond that, it's a really good purchase to make if you're in the market. Now, price-wise, we haven't touched on that. You're looking around about £250 to £280, depending on promotions. So when we purchased this about 10 days ago of this video, it was £249 for this through Amazon UK. And what you get with that is the laptop, is the Chromebook itself, sorry, or laptop, if you want to call it, the cable to charge it, and that's it. It's very, very, very basic. Also, if you're looking for it to do for work, so if you are using Teams for video calls, etc., be wary and conscious of the fact that that front-facing camera isn't the best you're going to use. You can add a peripheral to it and use an external camera if you wanted to. That is an option. But if you're looking to just buy it as is and expect it to fill all those requirements, then no. But for the base user, for browsing internet, emails, document creation, PDF viewing, etc., etc., this is a very, very good upgrade compared to the C314. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, as always, we out.